We begin with an update to a story we first broke on THV11.com. First responders are still battling a large fire in western Pulaski County.
24 hours later, thousands of acres are burned, homes are evacuated, and crews are doing all they can in these dry and windy conditions as they make things worse. THV11's Carter Thweet live in a safe location not far from where all this fight is happening.
Carter, what have crews accomplished today?
Faith Rowley, I am standing here near the eastern edge of where this fire made it to, where those crews have been. That's what State Forester Kyle Cunningham told me earlier today. We're here just off Bandy Road in West Pulaski County, and if you look behind me here, you're gonna see this hill where clearly the fire made it there. It's completely burnt. Very little that was up there survived. And then if you look to my right, you can see the line of where this fire made it. Ash obviously covering all of those areas. You may even be able to see, it's died down a little since we got here, but you might even be able to see a bit of smoke there in the woods that's still going. Clearly the fire was here, has been here, and believe it or not, I know this doesn't look great, but Cunningham actually told me this is a large improvement over what they were dealing with yesterday. Still though, a long way to go.
When our crews first arrived, I believe it was about 70 acres, and so that's kind of a typical wildfire, no big deal. And then with the low humidity and the high wind, in about an hour or so, it was 300 acres. And then a couple hours after that, it was 700 acres, and it was really just taking off.
Kyle Cunningham is the state forester for the Arkansas Department of Agriculture. The Forestry Division have primarily been the ones fighting this fire, which, as of this afternoon...
Ultimately, the fire, our last number that we've had on it is about 1,912 acres or so estimated right now.
Cunningham says the fire is now about 70% contained, meaning firefighters have surrounded it and can now just wait for it to burn out. But that's as high of a number as he's willing to give right now.
Officially, we can say it's about 70% contained right now. We do have a line all the way around the fire, but with these winds and low humidity this afternoon, I don't want to say it's 100% contained because you know, you get a firebrand or something to jump across the road and we're right back at it out here.
Also assisting with the effort was the West Pulaski Fire Department, though they were focused more on protecting people and property. Their Deputy Chief Jason Rogers says while the fire is now mostly contained, that doesn't mean the threat is over.
This fire is still going to produce quite a bit of smoke and hopefully won't spread with what we have out there. There's a lot of equipment and people that are working to manage that. The fire risk is not going to go away for the remainder of the week.
Guys, we actually had a Forestry Division truck just come through here, which is why I'm standing a little further over. And I was in touch with the Forestry Division in the last hour, and they told me that they're now ready to call this fire 80% contained. So getting closer, hopefully, to letting it burn out. Both Cunningham and Rogers also wanted me to remind people of the dangers of burning right now. A lot of burn bans out there, and every single county in Arkansas under a high risk of wildfires. This incident obviously shows why. Reporting in Pulaski County, Carter Thweet, THV 11 News.